Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Strategies, where any Pokemon can be good, some just take more effort than others. Today's episode will be about the legendary birds. Now, Grant, I know a couple of the birds here are not playable under normal circumstances, but I still wanted to share the movesets I had come up with them because they are unique, and in very specific rule sets, you can actually use them. But starting off, these first three are usable at all times. We'll start off first with Articuno. I've got two Articuno movesets here. This first Articuno is a Calm Nature with the heavy duty boots because being an ice flying type, it does not like those stealth rocks. Pretty straightforward, really. We just put everything. Let's see which button is. I've played a couple different games lately. As you can see, we've maxed out the physical defense, and I've got a pretty decent split there between HP and special defense to try and get them somewhat evened out with each other. We have Ice Beam for reliable damage, Sheer Cold because, automatic knockout, Reflect to increase our defense some more, and Roost. Back in the day, I used to have Toxic instead of Sheer Cold on this Articuno, but as everyone knows that's played Scarlet and Violet, a lot less Pokemon get access to Toxic now. So we've got Sheer Cold as a one-hit knockout option, and then of course we can Roost back any damage that we take. It does have the Master Rank Ribbon. This is my second Articuno. This is probably the more fun one to play with. And fun fact, this one is, let's see, one of these is from, okay, so this first one is actually from the Shadow Pokemon games. Let's see, the one that had the birds in it would be Gale of Darkness XD. I mean, XD Gale of Darkness, you know what I mean. So this other Articuno is from, as you can tell by the logo, the Virtual Console. This Articuno has an Icy Rock on it. Because it's got Snow Cloak, so the idea is to use Snowscape or Hail in the other generations. So we've got that evasiveness up. This one has the EV spread of maximum defense, maximum special attack. We've got the nature and special defense, so Calm Nature once again. The idea here is Blizzard. Hurricane doesn't have the best accuracy, but it does give you the most of your damage output for a flying move. So Blizzard, Hurricane, Roost, Snowscape. And this one works really well. Snow Cloak causes misses more often than one would think. And again, this one's got the Master Rank Ribbon, so you know it works. We move on to Zapdos. My Zapdos here is from the Johto region, and there's no Game Boy logo, so this is from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. This Zapdos has a Life Orb on it to increase its output, damage output. I can also see it's got a Quick Ball on it, so that's nice. Not Quick Ball, a Fastball, sorry. So Life Orb. We've got Discharge. I always prefer Discharge over Thunderbolt. I know Thunderbolt does more damage, but Discharge also has the chance to paralyze things. So we just went Timid, max special attack, max speed. We go Discharge, Hurricane, Heat Wave, and then we have Volt Switch to get out of there if we need to. So pretty straightforward, probably the most straightforward and most normal of the movesets here. But that is how I run mine. Alright, next up, Moltres. Moltres, this one's an interesting one. In a Timer Ball from the Alola region. Yes, the Alola region. And this one's a defensive Moltres. So we've got the leftovers so we can get health back over time. The idea here is maximum special defense. And then we've got some points spread in the defense and some spread into HP. And the idea is to Will-O-Wisp a physical Pokemon. And then you've got Heat Wave and Air Slash for attacks, Roost for healing back up. And this Moltres This one surprises me because it usually at least trades 1-for-1, especially if it is a physical Pokemon. If we can get the burn on it, this thing almost always trades, if not goes 2-for-1. Which, again, just makes me laugh because it's not supposed to be a defensive Pokemon. And then, again, you see the Master Rank ribbon, so you know it works. But this is probably one the oddest one of my movesets, but it's fun to use. We move on to Ho-Oh. Now we're at the ones that are not technically usable all the time, but they are usable in certain select formats. This Ho-Oh is from Heart Gold Soul Silver, hence why it was caught in a Master Ball. It's just the one from playing through the game. I don't have an item on it apparently right now. It's probably because I don't use it all the time. My guess would be, judging by the moveset, that we would be going with, I believe we would be going with a, oh, I don't have the nature changed yet either on this one, so I would have to do that. But we're all speed and all attack on this one. I would probably change the nature so that it was up on the, so it was down on special attack. This would be an Assault Vest set. I can already tell because of the massive special defense. Like, it's 309 even with a negative nature. So, we would Assault Vest. The idea is Flame Charge, you get some speed, now you're Brave Bird, Sacred Fire, Earthquake the rest of the way. So, yeah, that's my Ho-Oh. It obviously does not have the Master Rank ribbon because it is a box legendary, so it is not usable at the moment in online play. Which also brings me to Lugia, and it is named XD001 because this is the first Shadow Lugia I ever caught from defeating Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. The name of the Lugia, the code name for it in the game is XD001. So, this one had an adamant nature, so I have just worked with this. Again, there's the national ribbon for it coming from that game. We've worked with what its nature is. We went all attack and all defense. The reason being it already had plenty of special defense. So the idea here is just to go all out attack. It's got Sky Attack. The idea is to have a power herb on this Lugia, so you can do Sky Attack in one turn. You've got Zen Headbutt for stab, and then you've got Earthquake and Dragon Rush as just other moves you can use. Most people go physical. I'm going to go special with their Lugia. This is a physical one, but with 306 attack, it works. I mean, look, it's not too far off a Ho-Oh attack-wise if you truly invest into it. So, that's my legendary birds. I was going to save Ho-Oh for another episode. I was like, oh, I'll do the birds and Lugia this episode, and then Ho-Oh with the dogs. And then I realized I don't have movesets for Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, because for whatever reason, I've never used them competitively. I don't have anything against them, I just haven't yet. So, that's where we stand on that. Pokemon's just so fun. I mean, as you can see here, I've got plenty of different Pokemon I'm going to discuss in future episodes. It'll probably be like this episode where we've got more than one Pokemon, unless it's something like Hydreigon or Gargasalt where there's a million variations. I probably will have to put a bunch together. I'll probably do the Arceus ones in one swoop in an episode. I thought about doing all my legendaries in an episode, but that gets a little too cluttered. So yeah, these are some ones I might work on, but I haven't come up with a moveset for them yet. And then those are ones I need to put in Pokemon Home. So yeah, Charizard, for example, might get its own episode because there's 3. But like Muck, there was 4. That's why we did the Muck episode the way we did it. Yada, yada, yada. But anyway, those are, if I can get back to them, I think they were box 14. Those are my Legendary Birds movesets. That's what I've got today. Let me know if you like what you saw today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, you know, all that YouTube nonsense. And I will continue to put out Pokemon strategy videos as long as you guys enjoy watching them. I certainly enjoy trying to share my knowledge of what I do with Pokemon. Um, so yeah, I'll keep it up as long as you guys want to keep watching. And with that being said, I'll see you again next time with another episode of Pokemon Strategies. All right, bye bye.